Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to SD Productions Gaming. We're back. It's 3 days of Academy action. Get in there. Right, I'm happy. We're back. And we're ready to rock and roll then with Free Practice Sunday then here at Snetterton. I have just stuck my head out of the commentary box window and it is persisting down at this present moment. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. So it looks like a moist Free Practice Sunday. I'm sorry. I'm not really. Right then. So here is the timetable for tonight then, ladies and gents. Ami Electric's British Super Sport will go out for FP1 in a matter of moments. Then it will be Free Practice 1 for the Superbikes, then the Ducatis at 8:15. 25 to 9 will be Super Sport Free Practice 2, and at 5 to 9 it will be FP2 for Superbikes. Right then, so let's just go on the calendar and we'll show you what's popping up in, well, what the next few rounds are. So, we go to Cadwell Park next in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks today will be Free Practice Sunday then over in Lincolnshire for round 6 of the SDPG Academy. Then we go to Brands Hatch GP Circuit, another Super Pole round. And then we go back here to Snetterton, and then after that it all kicks off in terms of rider negotiations. And then the showdown will start literally the week after, so very exciting stuff. Then we go to Cadwell, Alton, Donington, and Brands Hatch GP to round out this season. Right, ladies and gents, so actually I know what I need to do here. We need to go on that one, and we'll show you the lap on the BMW. I am just going to turn it down actually a smidgen. You may see a few changes tonight, ladies and gents. We have got some wonderful graphics done by the Super 1 Super Ted has been very busy, been very bored this week, so he's done some work for us, and you will see the fruits of his labour coming up very, very shortly. So thank you to Ted for that one. Yes, it looks absolutely stunning. So we're here at Snetterton then, Snetterton 300, 3 miles of beautiful circuit. It is a lovely track. We do rate Snetterton. We do rate it. Right, so we have got a few things to bring up to speed with when we get into the session. But there's a lot of exciting things on the way. That's no problem, Kevin. That's no problem at all, buddy. Big change coming into this one. We've upped our subscription on the software, and we should be in 1080p now. So fantastic. Hopefully everything looks crystal clear. Good evening, Scott. Hope you are well, my friend. I do apologise, ladies and gents, if I'm a bit stuffy. I have got a cold. I know. I know, it's awful. Absolutely awful. Yes, come down with a bit of man flu. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to sound 100% today. But we're here, we're committed, and we're ready. Right, people are here. We'll just wait for that lap to finish. And then we'll get into the FP1 for the Ami Electric's Super Sport class. Looking forward to this one, and we'll bring you up to date with the changes. Woohoo! Oh, jealous, Scott. Absolutely jealous, mate. Right then, ladies and gents, it's time for Free Practice 1 then for the Ami Electric's British Super Sport class. Let's go! And we're here, and we're away. Yes! Yes, get in there. Yes, that's what we like. See, we don't want any of this faffing around, because milestone is rubbish. I know, Scott, that is absolute amazing. It's just, oh, yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I know, absolutely. Right then, session is underway for Super Sports. And, well, we have some new additions to the Super Sport class, ladies and gents. We have got Vinny joining the Super Sport category, and also Leon as well. If you missed us at Donington Park, you will know that Leon Jaycock has joined the SDPG community. Thank you for joining us, Leon. I know you'll probably be watching mine, mate. So good to have Leon with us, and we will keep an eye on these guys as they go through the session. So Super Sport then has had a bit of a revamp going into this one. I've not put anything out on the social because I've just not had time this week. It's been a mad week. But there is a change to the qualifying format. So Super Sport is now going to adopt the same qualifying format as the Super Bikes. So there'll be a Q1 and Q2. The top 6 from combined standings of free practice 1 and 2 will go into Q2. Everyone else will be in Q1, fighting out for 3 transfer spots to go through to qualifying 2. Easy. Graphic will be up in just a second, Ted. Don't panic. Don't panic, son. I can see the fear in his eyes. He's like, oh, my hard work. He's scared. Oh, dear. And already, we're not even 2 minutes in, and I'm going to get shouted at. Right, graphic on screen. Here we go. Yes, people. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. We like it, don't we? Doesn't that look awesome? Yeah, so a big thank you to Super Ted for that one. We have got all of our sponsors at the bottom of the screen with the session just above it. So big thank you to Ted for that one. And we've also got our new logo in the... Oh, Leon's gone. What's happened to Leon? I have no idea. So yes, we've got a sort of a series logo in the middle of the... We'll call that a banner at the bottom of the screen. And the first lap time is on the board then. Oh, that's typical, that, Leon, isn't it? Well, hopefully you'll get out in... unfortunately not, but it won't let you back in, which is really annoying. You'll only be a spectator if you come back in. Oh, my God. Milestone's brilliant, isn't it? So hopefully, mate, we'll get you out in free practice too. And the Ducatis. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Right then, let's get the early times on the board. Oh, also, after the Donington Park round, sadly, we lost Jack from the SDPG community. He has decided to move on and is racing in the BFL league. I can't remember their Twitch, but yes. So Jack has decided to go and concentrate on the BFL. It's just frustrating he's not getting in, but he thanked us for the opportunity, and we look forward to seeing Jack's progress over on BFL, and he's always welcome with us. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at this session then. So, I'm going to go to this young man. The number 79 of the Malted R5L Yamaha of Logan then was our rider of the round over at Donington. He really did have a good run out at Donny. Did Logan 2 top 5 finishes and was really going well. Good show from Logan. Good to see the progress, so hopefully he can continue that momentum here at Snetterton. Also, ladies and gents, some more news to bring you. CS Auto's Triumph team, well, they've decided to leave the Supersport category. Just not happy with a few things. There's nothing to do with riders or anything. It's just they would rather put all their energy into the superbikes, so that's absolutely fine. But I do believe this is Power Slide Racing Suzuki. Jordan, Corioli, if one of you guys could just confirm that for me, that would be fantastic. As Connor goes to the top of the side. That looks really nice, actually. I don't know who's done that, but fair play. That looks really nice. Try and get close up. That's not going to work. Well, Corey then is out on circuit then, on the Power Slide racing machine. Number 45 then, as he goes into Corum now, just gone through the bomb hole. Just bear me 2 minutes, ladies and gents. Just going to grab a quick drink. Sorry, I'm back. Right, I thought someone was at the door. Turns out, no. And I've also had a quick swig of drink, because, you know, professional. Right, I do apologise, ladies and gents. The needs must in the commentary box. Right then. Let's crack on with this one then. Connor is currently on the top spot. Charlie, could you just make sure that Connor's out on his livery for FP2, please, my mate? Thank you very much on that one. Oh, the wheels are blue. Just the bikes. Not got the right livery on. Well, at the moment then, in this wet... Excuse me. Oh, dear me. Free practice one then. It is Connor, Scott and Corey, your top three, with Liam there in P4. George there, good to see George out. Thank you very much, Charlie. In P5, good to see George out on the Ami Electrics MV. Then we've got Kaylin there in P6, Logan in 7th, and Vinny rounding out the runners and riders. So I am just going to do a bit of a plug there for Charlie. Oh, excuse me. Over on the 24 Racing Series then, it was Friday and Saturday, of course it was. There was a Southern 100 event that Charlie ran. Great little event that was. We had 250s and classic superbikes on the Friday, and then it was a modern day on the Saturday with super sport and super bike. Now I did take part in the 250s, and then I had other commitments during the other races, so I couldn't join. But yeah, it was fantastically. Well, it went very well. I mean, the Friday was a little bit difficult for Charlie. Unfortunately, did not get in. It took a while for Milestone to let Charlie in. But yes, you want to see some good action, head over to the 24 Racing Series for, well, just some more esports racing. Yeah, we'll go with that. Lovely stuff. So there you go, Charlie, mate. I always like to help Charlie out. He's a good bloke. We do like Charlie here. He's highly rated in our community. Right then, so as we get into, well, about halfway through the session already, it is Connor, Kaylin and Scott, then your top three at the moment. Back to the traditional livery then on the KRP Racing Yamaha of Kaylin. Be interesting to see how he goes this weekend. I'm sure he'll do a good job on the number 22 machine. Scott as well, absolutely, he's in a very rich vein of form. Yes, that one. I can't remember the saying actually now. But yes, in a bit of a purple patch at the moment. 3 podiums in the last 4 races. Just runs off the track there. And it's 3 third places and a P6 is his last 4 results for Scotty Too Hotty then. Oh, excuse me. So yes, doing a very good job at the moment is the number 5 HPR Honda rider. Corey having a strong showing here in P4. The Suzuki is, well, it's a very good package. Is the GSX-R 600. It's a shame not many people use it. The Yamaha and the Honda are certainly more favoured by other teams, but Suzuki is certainly a great little package. So Corey's there lying in P5 as Vinny's gone P2, 153.317 for Vinny. I am going to have to try and get a team name off Vinny and Leon actually. Right then, so let's get back to the action then. Not at the moment, George. We might just keep that space free. I'll tell you what, I'll jump in. Yes, Aaron. See? Aaron, you did wonders on that machine, mate. Have you got it in a glass cabinet in your hallway? Thank you very much for that one, Chai. So the Griller R6 then, is now growling on the floor. Very underrated, Aaron. Very underrated indeed, buddy. Well, this is a good session then from Vinny in his opening ride out in free practice one then for Supersport. First session out for this young man. Doing a very, very good job. Connor then it was his birthday in the week, so Connor, hope you had a good birthday, mate. And is topping the times at the moment ahead of Vinny and Kaylin. It's Scott Too Hotty in P4. Oh, was Scott up there? I just missed that. There's Corey, Liam, who had a really strong showing at Donington. Can he keep this one up at Snetterton? He's had a real good season as Liam up to now, being very fast in the Ducatis and the Super Sport class, always hovering around that podium. But yes, he does a very good job and managed to get a P2 over at Donington in the feature race, so watch out for this young man. The APR Racing Honda team, yeah, they're a quick couple of lads over there. George there just outside the Q2 spot at the moment there in P7 and P8 for Logan. Scott now goes up to P2. We thought he was up, and he is. Connor's just improved, 152.598 for the number 9 of Connor. So it's a Honda 1-2 at the moment, then Yamaha 3-4, then it is a Suzuki in 5th. Guy, who did that livery, mate? Because that is stunning. I rate that a lot. I rate all the liveries. They're just lovely looking machines. So then Corey down towards the Brundle and Nelson section now. Through Nelson on the power. Oh, just gets wrong side of the curb. Manages to keep it upright into the bomb hole. Nicely done there for Corey, up towards Coram now. Lovely stuff. Got to be careful here. It takes forever to get round here. I'll tell you what, guys, he's done a good job, hasn't he? Woo-hoo. Can't wait to see a full team outing. Hopefully later on, if not later on tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Up towards the line then for Corey. Number 45 has got the number 17 of George just in behind. Over the line they go now. And that is an improvement from George. 153.805 for the number 17. Just bumps Corey down to P6. Very close times at the moment. I'll tell you what, look at that. Between the whole field. Oh, I love SDPG. Right, who's Caleb got in front of him then? Is that Vinny? It is indeed. Is that number 54? It looks like... I'll have to get that number off it. Or 64. Charlie, is that 54, mate? Yes, it is. I think. Yes. We'll go with it. Right then, up towards... Sorry. Yes, across towards Palmer. It does drop off away. Shot up, Sean, and commentate on the action. Right, Liam now has propelled himself up to P2. The number 44 APR Racing Honda then has gone P2. And it's a 1-2 for Charlie's team. We have some news to bring you on Charlie's team, but we're going to do that at the next round because we're going to get Charlie in for an interview between now and Cadwell. Always a great chat with Charlie. Lovely bloke, as we say. Great fella. So, yes, that will be out at Cadwell. Looking forward to that interview. As Connor then does 151.832, just shifts those goalposts even further apart. Lovely stuff then. So it's Connor, Liam and Scott then, your top three. Vinny having a good opening session with Kaylin in tow. That's right on board then with the number 22 down towards the Nelson and Brundle section now through the left and into the right. Lovely stuff from Kaylin as we head into the bomb hole now. Nicely done. Oh, Vinny there using all the curb. Is that sure? Oh, it's a bit wide at Coram for Kaylin. He sits the bike up though, does not scratch those fairings. Good job indeed by Kaylin. That is okay. That's not a good job by Kaylin as he hits the deck at Murray's, and I do apologise. My unprofessional right-hand men are being very unprofessional as per usual. Good job they can ride a bike half well, otherwise they'll be out. Right then, so. Oh, I love this job. Through Murray's then goes Liam and up towards the line then. Should get one more lap in. Over the line he goes now. And has that improved? No improvement there for Liam on this occasion. I can feel burning in the right hand side of my head. Not gonna lie. Right then, Scott then into Murray's he goes on the power using the curb and the white line. Why not? We're paying to use it all. Up towards the line then goes Scott. Too hotty. Any improvement? No, not on that occasion. Not Connor just up ahead of him. Where's Vinny? Vinny's still got George in tow then. Into Hamilton then, and on the power goes the number 54 of Vinny. Hard on the brakes. Round doggies then, and on the power up towards Williams, I do believe. Yes! Get in there! I know my corner names. That's the first this year. Right, gyro to that, that's all I'm going to say. Right then, down towards Nelson and Brundle, then with 45 seconds remaining of this free practice one for Super Sports. Vinny's going 2/10 up at the moment. It'll get him a bit close to that top three. But I don't think it'll be enough to get in there. But still a great opening session for Vinny on the R6. On the power then, up towards Coram he goes now. Nicely done. Round Coram and into the Murray section now. Nicely done. And on the power then, with 10 seconds remaining of free practice one then. Up towards the line then for Vinny. Any improvements in position? No, not on that occasion, but does improve ever slightly on time as the checkered flag is now out for Supersport free practice one then. And well, it's the number 9 of Connor Chameleon then. That is doing the business here in Super Sport, taking the top spot with Liam there in P2. Did improve his lap time at the end, only 4/10 behind. Then Scotty Too Hotty in P3. Oh, look at these two, Vinny and George on the back wheel. Kalen there in P5. Good effort that from Kalen. Don't think he's done much practice this week, so fair play to the number 22 KRP Racing Machine there. He'll go P5. George in P6. Corey in 7th, and Logan there. A good session for Logan in P8 occasion. Right then. Oh dearie mate. Press the wrong button. Lovely stuff. Right, so that is your order for free practice 1 then, and we'll see Supersport out a little bit later on this evening when they go with free practice 2. Next up, ladies and gents, is going to be the SDPG British Superbikes in association with Exact Moves. Let's see how many people make it tonight. That is going to be the question. Well done, Vinny. That was certainly a good effort on your first time out on Supersport. Well done, matey. Logan's not a fan of the track. Oh, dearie me. We'll tell you what, we'll scrap Snetterton, Logan. I think we should, shouldn't we, mate? It's a bit flat, it's a bit... Yeah. There we go. Right then, so let's go over here. Let's do that. 20 minutes for super bikes. Put it on auto. Yeah, why not? Right then, lovely stuff. Fair play, Scott. Fair play. Did a good job there. Did a good job on that occasion. Right, super bikes. Your lobby is up now, so let's see how this one goes. And of course, DLC 46 is the first rider in. He's very committed, you see. Very, very committed. Right, let's see how this one goes. Hopefully, Jamie will get out for a session. That'll be nice. So we've got Dylan, we've got Adam, we've got Aaron, we've got Brett. Just waiting for Slackary and his assistant to get themselves in the session. Now, of course, is Jan and Super Ted. Could be waiting all night, to be honest with you. Right then. Let's see what happens here. I've no idea what's going to happen. Right, we'll just give everybody a minute. And we'll see what happens in this one. Oh, dearie me. Right then, so we've got 6 in. That's enough for... But hey, Charlie's here. That's 7. We've got an imposter. That's 8. We just love imposters. Here he is, the Italian stallion himself, Gianluca. He's ready. He's raring to go. Absolutely raring to go. That's what I've heard. I've heard he's been doing some warm-ups beforehand, just stretching himself and the leathers in. So good to see that Jan's taking it seriously. Right then. Before I get myself in trouble, let's crack on with this one then, as I cough my guts up. Plan edge. No worries, Scott. Oh my God, them lots so getting slated when we go with this one. Right then, so it's time then for free practice 1 then for the SDPG British Superbikes in association with Exact Moves. Looking forward to this one. We've got 8 riders scheduled to go out in this one, and as per usual, the Superbike riders are ready to rock and roll. Right then. It's time to go. Free practice 1 then for the SDPG British Superbikes in association with Exact Moves. Coming up next. Let's go. And the green flag is indeed out then for the super bikes. First time we see the big bikes out this weekend. Everybody's here. Hooray. That's what we'd like to see. Gamer Jamie has made it out. Sorry, Jamie. I didn't mean to insult you there, mate. See, that's why I just don't do accents. But yes, good to see the RD Racing Yamaha back out with us. I think he did manage to get out a couple of times at Donington. Hopefully he will get a race with us this weekend. But we'll have a look at the number one, who had quite an improvement at Donington. It was good to see the number one back on the top step of the podium. And no, not just once, ladies and gents. It was 2 times for Yorkshire's top rack. Only he and Super Ted are the only runners to do a double this season in super bikes. So, can Dylan back up that form this weekend? Well, we will find out a little bit later on. As we go into Brundle and Nelson then for the first time of asking. 20 minutes for super bikes. Again, same principle applies as the super sport. Riders will be fighting for a top 6 position that will get them through to Q2 tomorrow. And then everyone else will be fighting out for qualifying 1 then, as Brett there leaves the pits and Dylan goes around the outside. Good to see the Ducatis back in red, even though they did have a nice, I was going to say baby blue, I don't really know my blues, but it was a lovely blue at Donington. And it's over the line then goes number 1, Yorkshire's top rank, 148.739 is the opening lap on the board. Aaron goes P2, oh here we go, the times are flooding in then. Charlie second, Ted in third, Aaron in fourth. Well hey, Charlie and Ted, they get a little bit up close and personal through turn number 1. Nice group on circuit then. Oh hey, okie dokie, that's got a bit up close and personal. Someone's hit the deck then, I couldn't see who that was. Was that Aaron on the Kawasaki? Yes, it was indeed. Jamie there in P5, then we've got Adam and Gianluca. Waiting for number 52 of Ashby's finest then. Brett to set a lap time. Not the best Donington for Brett. He did get a P2 in race number 1, and then he was P4 in race 2. And race 3, a DNF for the number 52. The first disconnection for, mechanical problem for the number 52 this season. And yes, that has really tightened the championship up, ladies and gents. I can confirm that this man on screen and this young man are tied on points. Brett and Ted are tied on points then, coming into Snetterton. And Dylan is not that far behind either. I think Dylan's about 24 points off the top spot. So another good weekend here for Dylan, and that will see him getting ever closer to the top 2. As into the bomb hole then goes Brett on the power, using all the look at this. Into Coram, he goes, nicely done. Right on board with him, right on board with Ashby's finest then. Into Murray's, nicely done, just got teammate Dylan just up ahead. Up towards the line, there you go, let's see if Dylan improves on this one. No, he doesn't on that occasion, but Brett goes to P3, 149.601, just goes about a tenth and a half quicker than Super Ted on this occasion. Good session this so far for Charlie on the number 24 SDPG Racing Honda. Good to see him up towards the sharp end of the action. Good stuff from Charlie. Really getting to grips with this Honda. Didn't have the best Donington. I think he had a P9 in race 1, or a P8, and then didn't make it out for the Tuesday running. But still, fantastic job so far from Charlie. And into Agostini then he goes. Just got Super 10 just up ahead of him. Around Agostini and on the power. Let's have a little bit of a chat then about the number 34 of Super Ted, the cape wearer. The mullet, I have been told, has gone for quite some time, and I have got shouted at for keeping mentioning that on stream. So maybe you should bring it back. I think you should bring the mullet back. Anyway, into Williams then goes the number 34. And yes, had a real good Donington. Did Ted managed to recover after a difficult Alton Park, and it wasn't the best race 1, but brought it back nicely in race 2 and 3, getting a third and a second, as we see Charlie there just flash through the bottom of your screen. And we'll whereabouts has he joined? Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Nicely done. Making sure it's safe to rejoin before going back out onto circuit then. So it is still Dylan, Charlie and Brett, your top three, with Super 10 in fourth. Aaron, good session this so far from Aaron. I have spoke to him between rounds and he's been having a good... I tell you what, this ZX10 is not an easy bike. It really is not. It's very fast in a straight line, but the corners is where it strolls like a bit of a boat. And the two Ducatis are now 1 and 2 at the moment. But Aaron has been working tirelessly with the Exact Moves Kawasaki team to get a good setup on the big ZX10, and it's worked well for him at the moment. He's been really putting in the time. Oh, well, it's paid off for him at the moment. Good to see, though. Aaron doing such a good job with that Kawasaki. Certainly team leader there. And could be managerial material for Season 2. Well, we'll propose that idea to him and see what he reckons. Jamie just popped up into P5 there whilst we're talking about Aaron. 150.038 on the RD Racing Yamaha. Hopefully Jamie will get a race this weekend, because I can tell you, ladies and gents, out of the 12 races we've ran so far this season, this young man has had a luckless season and has not managed to get out in any of them. So, fingers crossed, he will get out, because he will play a big part in this weekend's action if he can get out then, the number 86 of the RD Racing Yamaha. So, let's go for a rundown then. Dylan goes over the line, 148.230 is his fastest lap. Got Adam and Jan just up ahead. I tell you what, let's have a look at Adam then, number 4 RK BMW. Real strong showing at Donington again for Adam. Was running in, I think he got P4 in race number 1. That was his best result of the season. And of course, top pathway. He's got Jan just behind him on the number 57 Eden Floor BMW machine. And Yorkshire's top rack not far behind it. Oh, look, there's a bit of a scrap going on already. Well, hey, get the elbows out, chaps. Down towards Agostini then. We'll all go. Let's keep an eye on Adam's progress. Only just shy of 2/10 off at the moment. Whoa, there. Oh, my days. 3 into 1. Yeah, it doesn't quite go like that. But there we go. Jan sat up and let these guys through. Through Hamilton then they go. Nice to see a group of people. Into Oggies then. Whoa, oh my god. Like a race. Lovely stuff. Into Williams. I tell you what, we're going to keep an eye on this. Whoa! Yorkshire's top rack. Lights are up good then. Woohoo! The big Ducati goes like lock at the pace of the BMWs and slips through. 3 abreast, everybody. 3 abreast into Nelson and Brundle. Okay, this is actually quite entertaining. Jan's overcooked it slightly. Nelson, has he managed to keep on it? Oh no, his face planted in the background. That's unlucky that for Jan. But Adam and Dylan still scrapping then as they go into Coram. Oh, and who's that? Oh, look at that. It is Brett then that's just popped out ahead of it. Oh, Adam took the front there at Morris. Whoa, that was close. And now we got 2 Ducatis. CS Auto's Ducati friends. Over the line they go. Now, no improvement there for Dylan. It's just gone out onto circuit then. 1-2 for the CS Auto's Ducatis. At the moment, that's a good start to the weekend. They did the double. Sorry, no, they did the double. They did the 1-2 in race 1 at Donington. So I'm sure they'll be looking forward to this round to try and carry that momentum on. We're still Charlie in P3. This is a good showing from the number 24. Let's get him down to Nelson and Brundle. And the SDPG Racing Honda. Only a 10th off at the moment. Into Nelson then and into Brundle. Into the bomb hole then goes Charlie. Nicely done. How much track's he going to use? Yeah, pretty much all of it. Lovely stuff. Into Coram then. Can he improve on his lap time? Is that the 2 Ducatis popped out again? They're popping in, they're popping out. No, don't say that, sure. Do not say what you're thinking. That is not broadcastable. Up towards the line then for Charlie. We're getting a bit of a slipstream here from Brett. Brett's just going to keep out of the way, is he? Over the line then for Charlie. 149.995. As we see the Ducatis into turn number 1 with Charlie hot on their heels. Super Ted just doing the lap times on his own. Just keeping well out of the way. No squabbling for the Super 1. Just getting on with business. And doing a good job. Malted R5L Racing Yamaha. Fucking splendid in the dull grey Snetterton day weather, whatever we've got here. at the moment. Hopefully it'll dry up later. We will see a little bit later on. Oh, it's Ted there through Williams. He goes down towards Nelson and Brundle. Head down there. Yamaha looking brilliant. No Joe until Tuesday, I believe. There's some logistical issues. I think they've left Joe behind, so they're going to have to go back and get him. But yes, Joe will be joining us on Tuesday. I don't know where Mason G is this fine evening. Mason Roth will hopefully be joining us tomorrow. So we'll get a few more riders on the grid as Ted now into Coram. He is up on this lap. I tell you what, he's not far behind Charlie, so this could put him into the top 3 then. Number 34, Super 1 then through. Murray is on the power. And up towards the line then. Is this going to see him into that top 3? Over the line he goes now and does a 148.867. Yeah, doesn't just put him inside the top 3, it puts him into P2. Still 6/10 off the number 1 of Yorkshire's top rat then. Let's get him through Coram and into Murray's. This could be a potential last gasp overtaking opportunity from race day. The Superbikes will go for their first race tomorrow. I cannot remember how many laps over. I think it's 8 laps for the Superbikes tomorrow. Right, let's go for a rundown then of the runners and riders. It has a big moment through turn number 1, and it is Dylan, Ted and Brett who's just currently in the pits. As your top 3, there's Charlie in P4, Jamie in 5th. We'll get him up to the line. We'll just see if any improvements happen. Before the number 86 over the line he goes now. Oh, he has improved. He goes P2, 148.800. Well, he's not lost any of his talent, has he? Fair play to Jamie. He's not managed to get out much this year. Well, this year actually. But he's certainly not shy of a bit of talent. Is Gamer Jamie. We like Jamie. Sorry, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to end up getting lynched. Right. So we've still got Adam there in P6. I think just ahead of Aaron on the exact moves. Kawasaki in P7 and Jan there. Maybe just struggling with the conditions in P8. We're going through Sector 1 now. Only a 10th off, so not doing too bad. Let's see if we can keep this going then through Agostini. That's a lovely line on the Eden Floor BMW Motorrad rider. And into Hamilton then using the white. He's looking really good. I tell you what, Jan had a fantastic Donington Park. Was running upside down. No, he was not running upside down. Absolutely not. I don't know if that... Yeah, never mind. But yes, just running up inside that top 4 for quite a chunk of races. It was really good to see Jan at the sharp end and holding his own. It's very good to see the BMW up there. Let's get Jan then through sector number 2 down towards Nelson and Brundle then. He's 2/10 up at the moment on this lap. Nicely done. Just about gets it gathered up as he goes into the bomb hole now then. Just a bit, Richard, just a bit. We'll let the moisture free today. Into Coram then goes the number 57 of Jan into Murray's now. Good lap, tidy lap from the number 57. Italian Stallion up towards the line then goes Jan. Nearly slams it into pit wall, but he gathers that up nicely. Over the line he goes and does improve, 150.665. Good lap that from Jan. It looked very tidy from what we saw of it. Good to see Jan having a positive session. Over the line then for Adam. Let's go with his time. No improvements in position. So we've got 4 riders in the 1:48 bracket. We've got 3 riders covered by 0.2 of a second. Right then. Jamie then over the line. And he has improved, 1:48.591 for the number 86 of the RD Racing Yamaha. Can Jamie be a force to be reckoned with this weekend? Well, first of all, he's got to get out on track for racing conditions. Fingers crossed he will be able to do that. We're still Dylan, who's leading this one at the moment into Brundle and Nelson. He goes, got Charlie in tow. Right on board with Charlie as he closes up onto the back of the number 1, Yorkshire's top wreck. Into the bomb hole they go now. Nicely done. Up towards corner. The Ducati certainly got some grunt off the corners, but the Honda's holding its own nicely. Oh! As Charlie there just uses all the road and some. And just about gets away with that one. Into Murray's then. Nicely done on the power for the SDPG Racing Honda. Up to the line then with 4.5 minutes remaining of free practice one for Superbikes. No improvement for Dylan, but I tell you what, it's typical Dylan fashion. Just going out there, setting the pace. He's good over one lap, is Dylan, and he's starting to regain that race pace form, which is good to see because we need as many people fighting for this championship as possible. I tell you what, if Mason G turns up this weekend, has another strong round or two, it'll make it a four-way fight for the championship. Let's have a look at the Cape Wearer then. The Super 1, number 34. The Malted R5L Yamaha rider Super Ted into Coram now. Just missed his Sector 2 time. Into Murray's then. Quite a tricky part of the track. Obviously trying to brake whilst lent over. You're on the upright for half a second. And then you've got to flick it left into Murray's. Up towards the line then goes the Super 1, and there is no improvement in time or position there, but still a good solid P3. You always get this with Ted, don't you? He's not necessarily the fastest over one lap, but he's always there. He's like a nasty rash. I'm not saying that Ted's nasty or a rash, but you get the gist. He's always there, he's always niggling at those top positions, so we'll see if he can maybe get a pole position. He did get the first ever pole position over at Andalusia, let's not forget, ladies and gents. Did a cracking lap over there to take pole over there. Will Snetterton be his time? Well, the Ducatis look very difficult to beat, and down that backstrap they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. As Ted that just goes a little bit wide at Agostini, and he has got Brett just up ahead of it through Hamilton. Then goes to number 52, CS Auto's Ducati then. Nicely done, round Oggies. Now, last time we were here on Superbikes, ladies and gents, if you were with us during our BSB Esports, that was the very first championship we ran on the channel. And, well, there was drama at Oggies, ladies and gents. I can tell you now, Mason G slightly got it wrong, trying to pass Dylan for the lead. But yes, hopefully nothing like that happens this weekend. Fingers crossed everyone can keep it upright. And we have no big incidents, because Donington was a very good bounce back from Alton Park. So I'm very proud of my community, always am. The riders do a great job. It is not easy to ride on stream, but these guys make it look pretty easy, not going to lie. I can tell you now, it really isn't. Into Agostini then goes Charlie, and he's got Aaron just behind him on the exact mirrors Kawasaki. I cannot praise this man enough for the work he's doing on that Kawasaki. Great to see the number 92. I mean, the times don't really reflect how much effort he's putting in, and, well, he can do this. He can really do this, can Aaron. So let's see whether he can have a positive result this weekend. I'm sure he will. He's got number 1 just behind him on circuit. Whereabouts? Oh, it's Charlie there. Just keeps over to the right-hand side. Oh, it's Dylan there. Does some nice acrobatics, maybe? Yeah, lovely. Acrobatics there for the number 1. And it's practice start time, everybody. Yes, they've remembered. Oh, I'm really proud now. Like a proud father. As there they go. That's Charlie, Dylan and Jamie then doing a wonderful practice start on the right hand side of Williams. So if you are watching this Supersport Ducatis and you want to do a practice start, that's where to do it. Tell you what, rate. Oh, Jan's up to P7. How did we not spot that sooner? Well, that's a good time from Jan, 150.096. Can he get into the 149s in free practice 2? I don't know if he's going to get enough time to complete his lap in this one. Good session that from Charlie in P5 with 45 seconds remaining of this one then. Ted's going to do a practice start. I can read him like a book. Pow! Look at that. See? Almost like I knew what he was doing. Right then, should we ride on board? Ah! No, I pressed the wrong button. That was very good. See, you can tell he's done that before. Seasoned veteran is Super Ted then. And Ducati Monster Riders, get yourselves ready. It is nearly time for free practice for you guys, as Superbike FP1 free practice 1 has now got the checkered flag shown for these guys. And well, what a session that was for Yorkshire's top right then. The number 1 of Dylan has taken top spot in FP1 with Jamie. Good bounce back for Jamie in P2. Super Ted in P3 pulls into Gasoline Alley. Brett there in P4. Charlie in 5th. Adam in 6th. Good session from Jan in 7th. And Aaron there does practice start and will be P8 in this one. But the times are very, very close. Oh, there you go. Ducati do a motocross range. Maybe the Panigale V4R is not the best motocross machine. Hey! Oh dear, that's just. Oh, what a clown. What an utter clown. But bless him, he can't help it. Right, there we go. FP1 done. And it's Dylan, Jamie and Ted, your top three, with Brett, Charlie, Adam, Jan and Aaron, as quick as that, all Benito's in free practice one for Super Bikes. Right then, ladies and gents, it is time for the Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. Oh, exciting, exciting times. Hello, I'm back again. Oh no. You poor buggers having to look at this. Oh dear. Right, let's get this session sorted. Right, let's go on that one. Then we need to do that. Then we need to do that. Then we need to go on there. Lovely. Right. Possibly, Scott. It's looking a little bit brighter out the commentary box. Hang on, I should be looking that way actually. It's looking a bit brighter in pitch black. Right, right then. Ducati Monster Riders, your session is now up and ready to rock and roll. Look at that, George is committed. Go on, George. Right, so we'll do that, then we'll do that. Lovely stuff. Right then, we'll just give the riders a minute or two. I feel like Scott's trying to manipulate the weather. Right then, so once we get into... Thank you, Kayla. I've not received those. They get lost in the post. Right then, so we will go into a bit of detail on the Ducatis after, yes, once we get going with this. Okay then, so I've just been informed by my. I can't actually tell you what I've just been informed, but we'll go with it. We will go. We'll go with that information. Right then. Okay, so are we ready? Ducati Monster 1200 Cup action. This is always a very entertaining class. We do love the Ducatis here. We do love the Ducatis. And there is some meetings going on this weekend, actually, regarding this class for Season 2. So keep your eyes peeled on any news, and we will bring you any news that filters through to us regarding this class then for season number 2. Rightio. Charlie's here. Brilliant stuff. Right then. You know what? The more of you lot that say it's going to be dry for Super Sport Session 2, I might just put it on heavy rain, to be honest. Actually, no, I don't do that. I don't control the weather. There you go. Nice one, Seamus. Shoot yourself in the foot. Brilliant stuff. Right then. So, let's hope all 11 riders get out then for this one. Then free practice for the Ducatis. And we'll go into their new qualifying format in just a second. We have got 11 people. There we go. Look at that, see? That's how we speak when it's just sign language, you know. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right then, let's go with free practice then for the Ducatis, and we will get into what happened at Donington after this. Let's go then, free practice for the SDPG Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. Yes! Beautiful. No one's been booted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know who I'm thanking, but thank you, whoever did that. Right. Let's go to... Who's first on this one? Is it Vinny that's first? Of course. Lovely. Right, so... let's dive into what happened in the Ducatis over at Donington Park. Well, it was a dramatic affair, ladies and gents. I think we had about 14 riders out on circuit for the Ducatis, and the race was, yeah, dramatic enough. Always Vinny there, touched the front already at Montreal. Unlucky that for Vinny. But yes. What was Connor doing there? Oh dear me. Oh, that's not looking good. That is not looking good. Oh dear, yes. So, right, let's... right, let's go... What am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Right, so yes. Last time out then, ladies and gents, it was this man on your screen. That took the win. It was the number 77 of Adam then. That... Oh, no problem, Scott. Thank you for that one. Leon, just have a ride round, mate, if you want. Just crack on. Absolutely, just crack on. Why not? Be good to see Leon out on circuit for a change instead of being booted every 2 minutes. But yes, back to what happened at Donington then. It was this man on your screens that took the win. A rather good win indeed it was. Was getting closed up, though, in the final... final few corners, actually, by Mason G. It really did put the pressure on towards the end of this one. Connor had a bit of a stinker over at Donington. Just a few mistakes when Connor left him in P4 on the race results. If you do want to check out any race results and championship standings, ladies and gents, they are all on the website. Website link is in our Instagram bio, where we've got a link tree. So go and check that one out. As we get the first riders then about to set some lap times, and it looks like Adam will be one of the first to set a time then over the line. Charlie 152.8, 153.9 for George. We've got Guy there 153.7, 157.6 for Liam. That was a 158.7, Corey 159.3. I'm just going to have a quick drink, ladies and gents. Be back with you in just a second. Right, apologies about that one, ladies and gents. Right, throat lubricated, and away we go then with this one. Where who's popped up? Of course, yeah, number 9 of Connor then has popped up to P4 at the moment. Well, it's still Charlie then, who was one of my top 3 predictions for the Ducatis this season. Again, been troubled with issues in terms of mechanical problems with the Ducati. Has not managed to get out much at all. Well, did he get out the last round? I can't remember. I think he did. I think he's only done 1 or 2 races in the Ducatis, but was one of my pre-season favourites. Not gone too well. Not gone too well for the number 24. Hopefully, this is the weekend where he can crack on and, well, make a title charge. Right then, who do we want to have a look at? Let's have a look at Liam, ladies and gents, number 44, who again is having a fantastic excuse me, having a fantastic season. Really good to see Liam doing so well in the Ducatis and Super Sport. He's just a fantastic rider, is Liam. As up towards the line he's about to go on the number 44 machine. Flies past our commentary point now and goes P2, 153.205 for Liam there. And who's that gone to the top? Of course, it is Adam, ladies and gents, number 77 of Adam. Took his first win of the season over at Donington. Can he get his second win of the season this weekend? Well, we will find out, because hopefully Christian will be back tomorrow. Obviously got the likes of Connor, Charlie, Liam. All these boys are absolutely, well, they're incredibly talented and very fast. So we'll see what happens then with this one then, as Connor goes to the top, 152.565. Adam's on a half decent lap at the moment. Oh dear me. Oh no, this is not looking good. Don't do this to me now. Nope, it's loud. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Don't. Please don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, I don't know what's going on now. We've got some issues And we are very close to a red flag in this one. It's kind of there just tip off at Agostini. Then we're just going to keep an eye on everything, just see how this one goes. Okay, we've now got some issues in the commentary box, so there is a potential for a red flag in this one. Yeah, now everything has decided just to go AWOL and not work. Thank you for that. Do not understand why. It baffles me, people. It baffles me. Okay, I think everything's just simmered down a bit now. That's good. Okay, that's good. Right, looks like we're all simmered down. Okay, right, now we can commentate on the action. I'm saying, ladies and gents, we have got protocols in place for serious lag. So we will just keep an eye on it. If you missed our latest event before this one, at Utah, you will have noted, well, you will know that we had to throw a red flag out in that one due to just awful lag, and I'll tell you what, I'm very close to doing that here because, well, for safety reasons, it's not looking good, is it? Well, we will then just try and carry on. We'll get through as much of the session as possible. See if we get to, hopefully we can make it through to 5 minutes to go. If we have to pull a red flag out, then we'll just move on to the next session. Well, everything's now calmed down. That's just not brilliant, that little spike in lag. As Jamie and Dylan have a lover's tiff in the chat. Let's go for a rundown on the standings then for this one then, with already a good amount of this session. We've got about half of the session gone already. We've got Adam, Connor and Guy, your top three at the moment. Good showing this from Guy. With Charlie in P4, Liam in 5th, George in 6th, Corey in 7th, Scott in 8th. Leon is on the run bike, ladies and gents, but it wouldn't let him change it, so that's absolutely fine. He can have a run out. Vinny there in P10 and Isaac in P11. N2, Murray's then goes Adam, nicely done. Up towards the line there, so it's still Adam. How far ahead is he? About a 10th. So they're good. Over the line he goes. Oh, 151.965 just moves those goal posts a little bit further apart. In this one then, now oh yes, a new Ducati format, qualifying format. So, because the Supersport riders have now got the Q1 and Q2 format, the Ducatis will go to just a 15-minute qualifier, and that will be everyone out at once. So getting a clear lap in will be key to success there. Certainly when we go to somewhere like Cadwell, next up on the calendar, it'll be very, it'd be crucial to get some yes, it'd be crucial to get some track space as, oh dearie me. Okay, ladies and gents, we're ready with the flags. We're ready. Like I say, ladies and gents, I do apologise about this. I have no idea why this keeps happening, but it does, which is really annoying. As it there just goes round Coram. Into Murray's then, and on to another lap goes the number 73. Well, it's still Adam on top, but Connor has closed that gap down out front. And we're going to see these two battling for the title then. Come Brands Hatch. Well, we'll find out when we get there. Guy still in P3 then, with Charlie in 4th, Liam in 5th, George in P6, Corey in 7th, Scotty Too Hotty in P8, Leon in 9th, Vinny in 10th, and then we've got Isaac in P11. Over the line then it goes Adam, and that is a 152.104, quite consistent there for the number 77. With just shy of 5 minutes remaining, we will try and get this session wrapped up, and if things do get too bad, then we can always throw a red flag, like we say. Right then, let's have a look at George there, number 93 machine, into the bomb hole now. into Coram. P6 at the moment for George. But still a good showing from the number 93. Into Murray's then. Nicely done. Up towards the line then goes George. Head down behind the clocks and over the line he goes now. And goes P3. 152.989 is a timing glitch. 152.652 for George. With Connor there in P2. There's a guy going through turn number 1, the number 83 machine, hard on the brakes. Nicely done, round Montreal. Oh, just gets it lit up on the curb. Manages to keep hold of it as he goes into Palmer. Now Corey up to P5, does a 152.750 for the number 45 machine. Good session this from Corey, had a pretty good session in Super Sport as well, so hopefully same again for him as Charlie tips off at Montreal. And he had Scotty 2 Hossy just behind him with Isaac just ahead of Scott then. Love that, Ash, love that, mate. Well, at least you're ready for FP2, mate. At least you're ready for FP2. Into Agostini then goes Scott. On the power, just got Isaac just up ahead of him. Go into Hamilton. Nicely done. We're just shy of 3 minutes remaining of practice then. It is still Adam, Connor and Liam now in P3, George in P4, Guy in 5th, Corey in 6th, Charlie in 7th, Scott in 8th, Leon in 9th, Vinny in 10th, and Isaac there rounding out the order. Right then, let's see who will top practice then in 2 minutes 23 seconds time. At the moment it is Adam, number 77, who's been, well, blistering in the Superbikes and very fast here in the Ducatis through Montreal hairpin then as he heads down towards Palmer. Just runs a little bit wide through Palmer does Adam. Down towards Agostini. Let's check his set time then, so just over a 10th and a half off. Very consistent is Adam in this one. Good to see the young man, number 77, doing such a good job. It's good to see. Through Hamilton then he goes. Whereabouts is Connor on circuit? Just about to come into Agostini now. And he's just over 300ths off them. Oh, Liam there is tipped off the number 44 machine. At Murray's. Sorry, ladies and gents. Just going to have another drink after this session. I think the throat is getting a little bit sore. But never mind. We soldier on. We soldier on. Oh, let's have a look. Corey. Oh, we just missed his time. Of course we did. Into Murray's then for Charlie. Let's have a look whereabouts everybody is on circuit. With a minute remaining of practice then for the Ducatis. Let's get Adam then through Coram. Nicely done for the number 77. Into Murray's then for Adam up towards the line. Is this going to be an improvement? Well, at the moment, he's top in practice. Over the line goes number 77. No improvement on that occasion. Let's get Connor then through. Coram and into Murray's then, just got Guy up ahead of him. Good session this from Guy in P5. Got his first podium in Super Sport last time out. Donington got a P2. Oh, look at that, both on the grass there. Kind of trying to get a slipstream from Guy, and no improvement from either of those riders then. Oh, as Guy tips off at turn number 1. 10 seconds remaining of practice then for the Ducatis, and Liam's already on the back wheel. Very nice, Sunshine, very nice. And checkered flag is now out for the Ducatis. And well, it will be Adam. Little tech top spot. And Connor's just sent his bike flying across the circuit in P2. Liam there in 3rd. George on the back wheel in P4. Corey in 5th. Guy in 6th. Very nice, very nice. P7 there for Leon on the MV. We will, hopefully, he'll be able to change his bike tomorrow. Then we've got Charlie in P8, Scotty Too Hotty in P9, P10 for Vinny, and Isaac there on the back wheel in P11 in that one. Oh, look at that. Adam's very happy with his day's work. Lovely stuff. Very good job there from the Ducatis. And well, oh dear me, I've done it again. I pressed the button. There we go. Right then, so it is Adam that takes top spot ahead of Connor with Liam in third, George in fourth, Corey in fifth, Guy in sixth, Leon in seventh. Then we've got Charlie, Scott, Billy and Isaac rounding out the runners and riders in that one. Right then, so I can tell you, ladies and gents, that it is drying out here at Donington. Oh, they're joking. Snetterton. I'm not sure, Leon, mate. Actually, I'm not sure on that one. Right, let's get Super Sport session set up then. Another 15 minutes. A very important 15 minutes for these guys. And I can confirm, ladies and gents, that it's now going to be a dry session for these guys. So we will get them in the lobby. Lobby is now up, chaps, so get yourselves in. Right, lovely stuff. Let's go for that. Fabulous. Right then. Okay, that's not looking good already. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. It's being very funky, is my description of it. No idea what's going on. No idea. Right, so we've got 8 people in them. Right, yeah, so like we say, we have got protocols in place for any issues that do arise. We are pretty organised here at SDPG. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't have to chuck any red flags out for this one. Right, we'll just give the riders another couple of minutes, then we'll just go into the next screen. Looks like we're ahead of time. Big up SDPG. Lovely stuff. Right then. Yeah, this might not go well, ladies and gents. I'm looking at my Wi-Fi section. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, but we'll try and think positive. We'll try to be positive. Yeah, it's weird that, Scott, mate, to be honest. It's just, we just kept having a few spikes there, so. I mean, Dylan's got a point. I don't think anyone would argue with him on that one. But yes, Milestone have got a lot of issues to sort if Ride 6 ever comes out. Fingers crossed it does, or this one gets a huge update because it needs it. Right then, so Neil has joined us. Ash has woken up. Lovely stuff. We've got Leon in. We'll just make sure everyone's on the right bike first and make sure they're all readied up before we go with this one. Okie dokie. Right then. Yep, I can't disagree. I don't know what's gone into Dylan tonight, but plumbing heck, he's actually coming up with some good ideas and some good thoughts. Makes a change. Right then, so yes, Scott, absolutely. Right then, we're just about ready to go then with free practice 2 then for the Electrics British Super Sports. Cool, yeah, right, I think everyone's just about ready to go. Lovely stuff. Right then, it's time for free practice 2 for the Electrics British Super Sports. Let's go. And as per usual, like a tit, I've gone on the wrong scene. Right. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens in this one. Come on, don't let me down. Oh, here we go. It didn't take long, did it? I really do not really do not understand what is going on with this Wi-Fi. It just baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. Right, I'm just going to have a quick drink, ladies and gents, while this tries to sort itself out. I'll be back with you in just a second. Apologies for that one, ladies and gents. Just had to get some more lubrication on the throat. Right then, don't say that again, actually. Do not say that again. Right then, so, green flag is out for the Super Sports, and it's a dry session. I would say very important for Super Sport riders. There we go. That's Dylan's analogy of a dry track for you, ladies and gents. You can see the chat. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Ask Corey that gets a little bit wrong at Agostini. Well, yes, we will see how this one goes. And all important, free practice 2 then, because the combined standings from FP1 and 2 will determine whether you're in Q1 or Q2 for tomorrow. But we'll see what happens then. Super Sports, if you didn't join us earlier, have got a new qualifying format. So Q1 and Q2 will also apply for the Super Sport riders. Interesting to see how they get on as we get the first bit of action on the way then into Brundle and Nelson for Vinny on the Gorilla R6. Nicely done, up towards the bomb hole. Oh, he's on the back wheel, very nice. Into the bomb hole then goes Vinny, hard on the gas into Coram. Oh, he clips the grass and tucks the front for the number 54. Nice, and just keeps out the way as best he can. Into Morris then for the number 22 of the KRP Racing Yamaha, and up towards the line then for Caleb. Here he goes over the line. 147.888 for Caleb and 147.853 for George. Neil goes third. Let's have a look at Neil actually before we get properly into the session. This young man took his first win with SDPG last time out at Donington. Oh, here we go. Lag spike again. Yeah, this isn't good. This is not good, and I don't know why this is happening. I've no idea. Well, do you know what, Charlie? Actually, the Skies decided to play ball with us, so that's good. Oh, my days. Right, okay, this is not looking good. We're just going to keep an eye on things. Push comes to shove, we will red flag it. Yep, we're going to stop that and we'll restart everything. Okay, red flag then for Super Sport chaps. I am going to just restart the console. Lag is too bad on stream. I will be back in just a second. Right, ladies and gents, that is a red flag for the Super Sport session. I am just going to restart my console so the stream will go off, but I'll be back with you in just a couple of minutes' time.